I'm Paul, he's Todd. Together we're making a show called GameTalk Live. There are some pyrotechnics. You should sign a waiver.
Yeah, I'm wearing sunscreen. That was so powerful.
Yeah. There's a new video game out there that kind of took over the gaming world today by Harmonix. It's called, what's it called?
Whoa.
What's it called, AI?
Chromo.
Chromo.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with Chrome, like your Google.
Chroma.
Your Google
Obviously,
thing.
you have chromophobia.
I do. I'm a little bit afraid of it. It's probably easier just to see than to describe. So what you're going to do is when you shoot your gun, it's going to make a sound sample.
Yeah.
Then
When another person shoots their gun, that sound will then mix with the other sound and create noise.
Yeah, so your team will, your team will be set by like the genre of music you pick is the kind of sound that you'll shoot. It's a very ingenious game. Here's a quote from the makers. If you're a shooter player, you can jump in and play this right away, no stress. But if you know there's a musical element to it, it's a little more fun and accessible.
Honestly, when I saw this game, I just thought to myself, please don't be a smartphone game. Please don't be a smartphone game. And it's actually for the PC.
Yeah, it's a PC
Thank God.
game. Valve could be spying on you, Todd. What's this all about?
I hope so.
This actually comes from the Global Offensive Reddit. Something popped up and it said that basically Valve is tracking your, going through your DNS cache interest, copying your information and sending it back to their back server. So they're collecting your data. And people are like, well, this is what EA was doing.
But this is Valve, so it's okay. This is an interesting article, Paul, and I'm glad you brought it to my attention, but it does have a lot of big fancy tech words I don't understand addressing some sort of moral issue I can't comprehend. And it sounds serious.
But this is a cool trailer for a game called Nothing to Hide. Go ahead and play the video here, just to allow people to come up with their own answer.
We have a video?
We have video here,
All
Todd.
right.
It's a Kickstarter.
Aha! She almost walked out of sight of our high-tech spy tech. But she goes back and corrects this situation. Hide from the cameras like a criminal. Ha ha ha! Wouldn't that be something?
I think the object of the game is you have to stay within view of the cameras.
Right.
And if you go into the dark, you get shot by darts because
Right.
they don't know who you are.
Yeah, reverse stealth. It puts you in the shoes of somebody that always has to be on camera, very, metaphorical for what we have today. He says the puzzles are based around this need to be seen, finding paths through levels that ensure you're always within line of sight of the eyeball triangles.
Okay. As an older man, can we talk about catheters or something I can relate to?
Not yet. Nope. Catheters is on Tuesday. Catheters.
Okay, because I need
It is Moody Monday.
I
We
might need
rehearsed
one
this.
eventually for my
That's all right.
urethra.
You 50 already?
I'm getting there. It's not necessarily the age, it's the mileage. Can you imagine someone
Catheters.
tuning in right now? They're like, who are these dicks?
Yeah, they're talking about catheters.
Funny, I wonder that every day of my life.
You know AI,
This
you
is
should...
AI, new people, AI.
Let's go talk about video game stuff. 'cause
The
that's-
next story is about Elder Scrolls Online. I think there are a couple people in here who are testers on this game. Part of the NDA is you couldn't even say whether or not you were selected as a tester. Was anybody a beta tester on this game? Now you can say...
Yes, I was.
At the time, you weren't allowed to say it though, right?
Yes.
Which is a little odd.
Well, no, it's not. It's how they keep secrets.
Getting around Cyrodiil is easy, thanks to Transitus shrines. There's Cyrodiil's means of fast travel as long as the links between shrines aren't broken.
The voice is just
When an
weird.
opposing alliance
this
takes
really the
over an
voice?
area with a shrine, get ready to run a long, long
I don't
way.
think the voice is gonna
This
come with
map
the
is
game.
I hope
huge.
not.
Luckily, you can set up forward camps that provide respawn points
I
for
watched
your
Dora the
allies.
Explorer.
Well, hey, look, I love Christian Chenoweth.
Oh, again, that was an IGN video preview of, I think that was the PvP
All
of the
right,
game.
so it looks like an MMO.
Yeah.
It looked to me as a World of Warcraft player like World of Warcraft.
I think a lot of people are going to pass over it. Therasol, is that safe to say?
The people who play Elder Scrolls, they'll give it a try. They might like it, they might not, because they kind of changed up the combat a little bit to make it so that way it's kind of seamless with an MMO. Because in the regular Elder Scrolls, you always have to like pause the game for a bit, choose your skill you're going to use, and then use it. Whereas this one, they're kind of just streamlining everything a bit by giving you that skill bar.
This business about Total Biscuit. You know, he got into this stuff because he loved video games, and he loved what he's doing. And now he's one of the most popular figures on the face of the planet.
Yeah, that evolved organically. He wasn't like some shill shoved in front of a camera and tried to draw an audience.
He loves video games. He's clearly kind of going off the deep end a little here. He says, I have days where what should be my dream job is something I don't even want to think about doing. I'm seriously effed in the head, and I have been for a very long time. I can't stop reading feedback. So this is a guy that's been on the internet 5 years, and it sounds like he's just boiling over from all the negative, dumb criticism he's received.
Well, yeah, I don't blame him. The internet is a stupid, dumb, cruel place.
Anytime you do anything that's creative, you have to expect to get attacked. And with the internet, it's going to be even more. So if you really love it, you're prepared and you're going to take it.
If anyone wants to throw criticism at me, I've got the skin to take it. I will handle that.
Todd, your graphics suck ass.
I hate you!
Yeah, he'll be back. He always does this. Klager, go ahead.
As someone who's taken a fair share of criticism on the internet, it gets to you sometimes. Like, you try to pretend that it doesn't, but after many, many, many years of taking it over and over, you just turn into Todd.
The fate of the earth is in my hands. No choice but to take a stand. I don't care if I'm wrong or right. All I do is stand and fight.
That's awesome.